But Lachlan, let's move on from the Emmys and have a look at this week's new trailers. First up, we got a load of the Rings of Power, the new trailer for that show that drops on Prime Video on September 2nd. What did you think?
Looks good.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah,
Better than that
I'm
first
keen.
initial teaser.
Better than that and first initial teaser. Again, a teaser and a trailer are two separate things. So I
Yeah.
don't like to compare teasers and trailers because a teaser is meant to tease you and a trailer is meant to tell you stuff. I am going to hold this trailer at a higher standard than what the teaser was that we got a while back because this has a number of different shots. It has character introduction shots. It has massive wides with mad CGI in it. So I just want to point out that the CGI looked quite good for a
You think so?
TV series as well.
Yeah.
For a TV
That's-
series.
yeah.
Remember that. This is
Agreed.
not a movie. I'm keen. I'm very excited. But hey, I'm just excited to watch another Lord of the Rings thing because it's fun. I just whacked the microphone. I'm sorry, Ewan. That's going to really annoy you in the editing process.
I mean, I think I still have the same issues with the look of the show because everything looks so glossy.
Isn't it the elves that are mainly set in, so it makes sense that it's glossy?
I don't know. I'm not super intrigued because I think that it's a lot of like stilted
Really?
character shots, which is great for an introduction, but I don't know who these people are. So I don't
But
particularly
this is
care.
a trailer.
Yeah, but it doesn't introduce the storyline of who these people are, and it seems like it's like showing us people and we should care about them, but I don't know them yet. And I don't know, but maybe I'm being too critical. I'll definitely give this a watch. We'll cover it on the show. I'm still kind of reluctant to say that I'm super looking forward to the show.
Bold statement, sir.
Yes, bold statements here on the show.
Just by you, though.
We got the Harvey Weinstein Uncover story, She Said, coming to theaters on November 18th with Michelle Williams starring in it.
Produced by Miramax.
that would be kind of hypocritical, yeah. But who is it actually by? I don't know the studio. I didn't look that up. What studio is doing She Said? Universal. So Universal is doing She Said. It would be yeah, it would be weird if Miramax was doing that.
Miramax could have made some
for those
money.
of you who don't know, Harvey Weinstein worked with Miramax. But it comes from the director Maria Schrader, who's a German director who some people might know from I'm Your Man or Unorthodox. I saw I'm Your Man a couple of months ago, a really solid film that not a lot of people had on their radar. So I'm quite keen for this. You know, it's always like the timing of these. Is it just more of those like Oscar baity films? But here I think there's actually like an interesting story to tell at large. So I'm quite intrigued for She Said.
I guess how soon is too soon? Some people might say. Yeah, obviously not soon enough because one of the production companies has done Zero Dark 30, Pam and Tommy, Vice, Bombshell. So clearly they're in the market for turning real life stories and putting them onto the screen.
It's a business.
I do like a number of those films that I just listed off there. So I might just enjoy.
If it's a well-told story, and I feel like it's one that, because he's the biggest fish to fry at the moment, but you still know that there's a lot of people still swimming around, and if you tackle that in a way that is like intriguing, I think you got a really captivating story there that also, for me, you know, for my taste, has like something larger to say, other than just being a hit piece in a form of a film that's just capitalizing on, you know, we can shit on this person, that's why we're doing this. The films you listed, I think Bombshell was one of those films that exactly felt like that. There was a drama at the Fox studio, and it was just kind of doing that one-to-one. It was a bit like underwhelming, but yeah, maybe they'll do a better job with this one. We also got the first look, and well, not the first look, but the first real trailer for the vampire hunter film over on Netflix called Day Shift with Jamie Foxx. It comes to Netflix on August 12th. So
finally, we're talking about a real film, real art right here.
Yeah.
This is going to be the movie of the year.
You know, it looks super fun.
It like does, actually.
Yeah, some good action fun that doesn't take itself too seriously. And
which
even if
you
read,
rarely say that.
I'm
You're
trying
mostly
to
anti-fun for films.
turn a new leaf, turn a new page, or whatever the idiom
Turn
is
a new
called. The
leaf.
say, turn a new leaf.
Or leaves you're gonna
But
have to
yeah,
turn
if
over.
you read from the synopsis, it's an LA vampire hunter has a week to come up with the cash to pay for his kids' tuition and braces. Trying to make a living these days just might kill him. Like from that synopsis, how sarcastic and like how non-serious it comes off. Like it obviously has that plot thing of, well, I need money, that's why I gotta do this. But then in that
Mhm.
framework, it's just trying to have like a whole bunch of fun. It's directed by J.J. Perry, who is a first-time director, but he's a stunt coordinator who has worked on a bunch of different films.
So you're telling me it's gonna be like John Wick?
It is. He was a stunt coordinator on John Wick Chapter
Oh,
2.
wow, here we go. Perfect.
He also worked on The Fate of the Furious and Bloodshot, which I don't know if that's all like good reference work.
I mean, Fate of the Furious, great action,
It
Bloodshot,
did, yeah.
basically a vampire. Combine those 2
That's
movies.
just Vin Diesel,
Look,
man.
I can't wait for Vin Diesel to pop up in this as a
Yeah.
vampire.
Triple X is not a vampire hunter, right?
Triple
He's
X,
just an
no, man.
action guy. Looks like a good bit of fun that we'll definitely check out on August 12th.
I just wanna quickly say how scary it is to type in XXX in Google to try to find the movie Triple
Yeah.
X. It's the most terrifying thing because
Yeah,
if
you'll
you
be
go
terrified.
XXX film, Google goes, "Safe search is off. You might see some nudity." And I'm like, "No, no, I just wanna look at this movie that came out in 2002. Calm down."
It's not Vin Diesel who's naked. That's disappointing. That's kind of sus though. So that's transition to bodies, bodies, bodies. Gen X slasher film, I'd say, with people in their mid-20s, rich
Gen
people,
X?
and
Gen Z?
Gen X. Oh, Gen Z, I meant. Sorry. I think I got the generations mixed up. It comes with the old age, Lachlan. You're not that well adjusted to actually say
Sorry, man.
the things that you actually wanted to say. But thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome.
But yeah, we got Maria Bakalova in the mix as well, who some people might know from Borat's subsequent movie film. She's kind of the fish out of water character that gets thrown into this, I guess, mid-20s rich kids friend group. Chaos happens as people get killed, and it's kind of a whodunit slasher a la Scream, I'd probably say. It's the movie we could compare it to the most closely. But yeah, Lachlan, are you intrigued for bodies, bodies, bodies?
I don't wanna be doing a Ewan here, but I saw A24 and I said, "Sign me the fuck up." So,
No.
yeah,
Oh
I
no.
am intrigued. Also, it kinda just seems
Yeah,
like a bit of fun, you know what I mean? Just kinda seems like a bit of a slasher fun with a bit of a Scream vibes because it feels like it's really
it
trying to
does.
be meta, and I enjoy that. I enjoy
Yeah.
a bit of meta-ness in my films once in a while here and there, so I am excited, and there's a number of, actors and actresses who are in this film, that I am a fan of as well, so it just seems to be ticking some
Yeah.
boxes for me that I'm happy to go watch this film.
I'll watch whatever Rachel Sennett is in, who was in Shiva Baby. Loved her performance in that. Another outstanding person there would be Pete Davidson. I think the only guy in the film. It would be too obvious if he's the killer, as
Well,
he says in the trailer as well.
I would say that Lee Pace is kinda I'm excited for because I watched him recently in the Netflix not Netflix, Apple TV series Foundation. He's also
Yeah.
been in a
Oh,
number of films in definitely some smaller roles, but
yeah. Hobbit.
he everything
Hmm.
he seems to do is quite good. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him in this as well.
Oh yeah, I totally he blended into the background because he's one like the older guy in this. Totally forgot about him in the trailer. But yeah, that looks like a good bit of fun. Not as much fun is the release date when it comes to Switzerland because with A24 we don't have a normal distributor that just distributes them here. You're more lucky in the US because you get a release date in August, and in Australia it's releasing on September 15th. But yeah, in Switzerland, no release
2025.
date. Yeah, I don't know what's gotta happen for films from A24 to release. It's a big pain all the time. But yeah, hopefully we'll get that movie at some point as well, so we get to talk about it.